How many times you been ready to smack the shit out of somebody at work? Just smack, yeah, I ain't the only one. Just ready to smack the shit like, I can't believe this motherfucker think they can talk to me this way.
I think we all remember the 2022 Oscars where Will Smith decided to make history and slap comedian Chris Rock right across the face. Now get this. Just recently, the Academy Awards had the audacity to ask Chris if he wanted to host the Oscars in 2023 again. You heard me right, they asked him to host the same event where he was brutally humiliated in front of millions of people. I think we can all assume how that went. Obviously, Chris Rock rejected the offer, and with good reasoning. According to him, his choice of not hosting the Academy Awards wasn't a tough choice. And we can't blame him. The ceremony, the winners, and pretty much everything else from the Oscars 2022 were outshone by the infamous slap. But how Chris decided to publicly reject this opportunity is truly epic. So stay tuned, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and let's get right into the video. At a sold-out performance this past weekend in Phoenix, Arizona, the legendary comedian and actor Chris Rock laid out one hell of a performance. During his set, the audience reportedly pressed him to speak on the slap incident and the alleged offer he received to host next year's event. In response, Chris joked that having him host the Academy Awards event would be like returning to the scene of a crime, referencing the murder trial of O.J. Simpson. He said returning to the Oscars would be like asking Nicole Brown Simpson to go back to the restaurant. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the topic, in O.J.'s murder trial, it was revealed that his ex-wife had been murdered after leaving her glasses at an Italian restaurant. Amid this joke, Rock has received some public backlash, and especially from Nicole Brown Simpson's sister, Tanya Brown. Tanya told TMZ, Chris Rock's joke wasn't just unfunny, it literally doesn't make sense. Equating getting slapped at the Oscars to a gruesome double homicide is apples to oranges. She continued to say his attempt at humor was distasteful and offensive to her entire family. And it seems like the public agrees. Some people took their opinions online saying comedians should be held accountable for what they say. Others are even contemplating if the slap was deserved after all. But what do you guys think? Did Chris cross a line with that joke, or are people taking it a bit too seriously? If Chris had taken up the part of hosting the Oscars, it actually would have been his third year hosting the event. But I don't think we can blame him for not accepting the offer to host. On his set, he mentioned that Smith's slap was painful, reminding the audience that Smith previously played a legendary boxer, Muhammad Ali, in a major biopic. He went on to quote that, "He's bigger than me. The state of Nevada would not sanction a fight between me and Will Smith." If you are wondering what Smith's response is to all this, check this out. Smith, as we know, has issued several public apologies since the slap, beginning with his acceptance speech later that same evening, in which Will conveniently failed to apologize to Chris. His second attempt, he tried to contact Rock, but that fell through because the comedian was not yet ready to speak with him and make amends. Attempt number 3 was his 6-minute apology video, which he released on YouTube just a few weeks ago. Nevertheless, it doesn't seem like Chris is ready to forgive him, so we'll have to wait till the two decide to patch things up. According to Bill Kramer, next year's Academy CEO will prohibit any jokes involving the slap. He went on to say, "We want to move forward and to have an Oscars that celebrates cinema. That's our focus right now." Believe it or not, Chris Rock has benefited a lot from the incident. Physical pain and trauma aside, Rock's career has been doing better than ever. After the incident, Chris would go on to host sold-out shows and events all across the world. As you can imagine, Will Smith's popularity, on the other hand, took a heavy hit, which to this day hasn't really recovered. That being said, what do you think about Chris Rock denying to host next year's Oscars? Is it justified, or do you think he should get over it already? And what do you think about Chris's somewhat distasteful joke about Nicole Brown Simpson? Let us know all your thoughts down below, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye!